Hey everybody, it's your good buddy 650 Eve here. Welcome to another episode of the New Bike Build Series. This is where we take a 2018 BMW S1000RR Motorsport color and we add special parts to it provided to us by some of our amazing channel sponsors. And then we offer this bike to our viewing audience at the end of the series as a special gift. And today, we're going to remove the stock BMW HP wheels from the motorcycle, and we're going to hand them over to my good friend and trusted painter, David, so that he can paint them blue. I think that's going to look outstanding on the motorcycle, but for right now, let's go inside and see what Zach is up to. Okay, so today, Zach, what are we going to be doing to this bike?
Well, someone, I believe you, probably came up with the idea that we're going to paint the wheels blue to match the blue color that's on the bike.
Yep.
And I think that is a good idea. It'll definitely make it stand out in the crowd and look good while it's flying down the road.
I dare say that my HP4 wheels that you painted, David, look better than the stock HP4 wheels.
Yeah, we compared Bob's and yours. And
two BMW HP4 motorcycles. This one is a 2013 HP4 Competition Edition. And this is my buddy Bob's HP4. And this is my 2013 HP4. This one started off as a regular edition, but since I already had a lot of the carbon fiber bits, there was no need to get a competition. And I had the wheels painted blue, which turned out dead on, a dead on match as the wheels found in the competition edition.
I think my job versus BMW's job, I think mine looked better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, better color match.
I agree.
Better coverage, the holes inside the spokes, everything actually was covered with color where BMW's weren't. So, but
wow.
I take my time.
Nice.
Were you thinking we leave them black valve stems, or are you going to paint them too?
Black. Okay.
More OEM look. Yeah. All right, we'll leave them black.
Okay.
Let's get these wheels off and get the tires to Dave so he can get on with his day.
You got it.
Decided to put it up on some wheel stands this time instead of hanging from the torture rack.
Right.
Not really as much fun, but looks a little more professional, I guess.
Yes.
And keeps it out of our way. Otherwise, it'd be hanging in the middle of the shop.
Yep. So those wheels are going to be this beautiful color blue here. It's going to look outstanding. So we kind of touched on this in the last build series, removing the tires and the wheels and stuff.
That before, so not going to get too in detail. Maybe just show some footage of it, huh?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like they spared too much grease on that axle. Oh, it's got a little coating.
Nice.
Must have promised Dave something pretty nice though, because I'm pretty sure last time he said he'd never paint wheels again. But motorcycle wheels are the worst. I mean, look at all this stuff that you gotta get. I remember seeing some kind of nice setup and 2 or 3 people spinning it while he's painting it at a slow pace. I did it all myself. Did you? It's not fun. I thought you had your buddy up here. I remember. I mean, look at all these little cracks and crevices. He's got to get paint in there so that it's not fun. Matches.
Wow.
So we got the rear wheel off, pop the sprocket off, it just pulls off.
Okay.
And go over to our tire machine and peel the tire and the valve stem off. And back wheel's ready to go.
Oh, you make it look easy.
Bike comes stock with these nice 90-degree valve stems.
Mm-hmm.
Easy to put air in your tire. It's got an O-ring in the cap, so they're approved for track use, high-speed mile use.
Nice.
It's a real nice valve stem. This time we're just going to remount these Sport-Tech tires, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we got to make sure we're careful when we take them off. Spin it so that the valve stem's right where we're going to peel the tire over.
Okay.
Because that's the only thing, the tire could get caught on that and rip, and we don't want that. Lubrication in there.
Now, David, what's our turnaround for this project?
I should be able to drop them off probably next Tuesday night.
Nice.
Yeah, try to do within a week, typically.
Okay.
Depending on the part. I mean, within reason, I try to be pretty fast in my turnaround.
Okay. And how do people get in contact with you if they want this done for their motorcycles or any other sort of painting needs?
Through Instagram, really, or my personal cell, but...
Okay. Well, you know what? I'll throw up a link to your Instagram. So if you guys are interested in that, shoot them a direct message.
Zach's flying here.
Yes,
so
he is.
The tire off, no issue with the bead or anything. Safe to remount, came right off.
Awesome.
As expected. Like I was saying, if you look at this valve stem here, even when you're mounting these tires, you gotta be careful. See how much it sticks out? And it's a real sharp edge.
Yeah.
That could catch and rip it. So we're gonna take that off so it's out of the way for Dave. Seem to have upped their Loctite game.
Uh-oh.
Too many flats on there for us? No. And you can see there's a little rubber hat on there. That's what actually seals it against the wheel.
I see. Okay. When you did my wheels, David, did you have to take those out yourself, or had Zach taken them out?
Zach had already taken them out.
Nice.
Rubber pieces out of here. This is part of what's called a cush drive. It's where the sprocket slips into. You can see these are rubber and cushy.
Yep.
Hence the name cush drive. It keeps the shocks from all the power of the engine when it gets fed to the rear wheel by the chain. That way it doesn't just rip your wheel or twist the wheel.
Oh,
it beats these pieces up instead. So sometimes you actually have to replace these. It is a wear item. If you notice, your sprocket rocks a lot.
What type of mileage do you see that with typically?
Well, it depends how hard you're at the bike. Mm-hmm. It could be anywhere from 6,000 miles to 50,000 miles.
Okay.
Or how much power it's making. We might need them in 100.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, losing the rags. We'll just top the rotor off, and this will be all ready for cleaning and paint.
Nice.
Anything that's flat and you want to stay flat and has more than one bolt or two bolts in line, you always want to just go in a star pattern.
Okay.
So it doesn't warp, and break it free in a couple steps, and then once it's broken free, you can go ahead and just remove them in whatever order you want.
Okay.
It's just the initial sequence. Alright, we got our wheel speed sensor ring. This is how the bike knows how fast the rear wheel is going.
Yep.
There's also one on the front. So part of the traction control is making sure both wheel speeds are the same. If it notices that this one's spinning faster than the front, obviously this tire is broken free, so it's going to detune the engine a bit.
Sure.
And get it back in line with the front, the same speed as the front.
Great info, yeah. So is that one wheel down?
That is one wheel down. Be cool with just taping over the dust seals and stuff, or? Yep. So I've done every set.
Outstanding.
Not any problems.
This is going to look badass. As you can see here, these are the wheels that David painted about 5 years ago. And they're holding up pretty well. They've had countless tire changes. And there's not many nicks or anything on them. As you can see, that blue is still very brilliant. And it looks great. So I'm sure he's going to do a fantastic job with painting the HP wheels on the 2018 S1000RR Lupine Blue. I think that's going to look outstanding because for Pete's sake, it looks really good on my HP4. The next build series is going to be our last using the S1000RR, well, at least the 2018 model. And for that, we're going to get the red and white S1000RR. And since we didn't reach our goal of 8,000 per video in this build series, we're going to save those beautiful Moto Million supplied carbon fiber wheels for the next build series.
The calipers just kind of slide off. I'm sure we went over this in the first video, but for in case you're new and wanted a tip, then you just kind of twist the caliper, and that moves the brake pads out enough so that you can get this out of the way.
Okay.
And then these calipers actually use 4 tiny little brake pads, as opposed to just 2. And then since this is going to be hanging for a while, I'm going to run this bungee cord over here. see if I can find something to hook it to just for a second.
There you go.
And it's long enough. Hoping I'll be able to just catch this other caliper.
Nice.
And now there's no stress on your brake lines, and they're up out of the way.
Outstanding, Zach.
We showed the BMW tool. This is what they send you. If you don't want to spend whatever this costs, I don't know what it is, or don't want to go to your dealer, you can get this tool, which is made by Motion Pro. It's readily available at Cycle Gear Store, Internet, anywhere. And as you can see, it has lots of different hex sizes, so you can use it on multiple bikes.
Sure.
And it does have the correct size that fits right into the axle.
Nice.
And then you can either use this size socket on it, I believe that's a 17mm socket, or you can just put your 3/8 ratchet in it. They make it out of two different materials too. That one's aluminum. We should actually have the steel one for here because it stands up better to use, but this one's pretty tough. And works just as good as the factory one.
I see that. You got some cool tools, man.
You gotta have them to get the job done. And get the job done quickly.
Yeah.
So once we get that loose, we'll throw a hand on the wheel to support it and slide the axle out.
Nice.
Alright, so now we got the wheel off. We'll peel the tire on this and take the valve stem off and take the rotors off.
Just like we did for the rear wheel, right?
Yeah, just like we did for the rear wheel. Nothing different at all, really.
Okay.
And get the wheels over to Dave and get that nice loop and blue paint on there.
Nice. Well, thanks, Zach, again for everything you're doing to this bike, man. It's looking great.
Coming along well.
Yeah.
The exhaust, it's amazing how much better it looks.
I agree.
Exhaust on there, and it sounded great.
And the shot, you got it to shoot flames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to ride it with that exhaust on it. If we ever get some weather around here.
Yeah. All right, Zach, we'll let you take this tire off. Thanks again, man.
Okay.
We'll catch you.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yep.
Have a good day.
That's going to wrap it up for this episode of the New Bike Build Series. We're going to get these beautiful HP wheels over to my good buddy David, and he's going to paint them lupine blue to match the blue on your Motorsport S1000RR. But take a look at the blue wheels. And then once we get them back, we'll return here to Sills BMW and reinstall them onto the motorcycle. That is going to be outstanding. This bike is coming along very well. Some of our next videos are going to be Zach installing the racing cams supplied to us by our good friends at Brent Tuning into the motorcycle, and then we're going to get it hopefully flashed by Brent Tuning, and then take it back to the dyno to give you a dyno reading of exactly how much power those racing cams created. So you're definitely going to want to stay tuned for that. You can still support the New Bike Build Series. Links to how to do that is in the description. So we're going to wrap this up on this cold and snowy day here in Cleveland. You can go ahead and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. You can subscribe to my channel by clicking subscribe. New videos are always uploaded to the channel. Stay tuned for more, and as always, thanks for viewing. We'll catch you next time. Sills BMW and the New Bike Build Series.